And I've been up for hours doing all kinds of stuff around the house. And I'm going to go to Starbucks to do a live stream. And they open up in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So I'm heading off to Starbucks. I'm going to set up and do a live stream there. And hopefully they have a good internet connection. Because if they have if the internet connection is good, I'm going to do a live stream like I do in the morning on the radio, where I show the articles and the videos. If the Wi-Fi connection is not that great, I'll do a live stream on my phone. I just won't be able to show all that. But I'm going to talk about Kash Patel and what's just so amazing about Kash Patel officially being named as the director of the FBI. It doesn't get more exciting than that. That's it. We're just in just a great place right now. I left something in the house. I knew I was forgetting something. I just remembered. I'll take you guys with me. Hold on. I was going to do a live stream from home, but I wanted to get out of the house, and Kathy's sleeping. I didn't want to wake up Kathy by me being loud. And if I went on the back porch, I'd be loud. I don't want to wake up the neighbors. But there's one thing I forgot. I knew I forgot something. That's why I had not left yet. I was thinking I forgot something, but I don't know if I can find it. I'll live without it. But I'd like to find it. Hey, Luna. Perfect. All right, Luna. I'll be back. My cat, Luna, she's like, why are you back? You don't normally come back. That noise you're hearing, that is one of our blow-up Christmas yard decorations. All right, we're good to go. I can't believe I've had all this time off work. I'm starting to feel totally refreshed and recharged. And I'm glad I took off Friday, because I would not have been able to rest up. But I was talking, see, we're dark MAGA. I was talking last night that I was starting to get a little restless yesterday. So, which Kathy likes, because when I'm restless, I get a lot done around the house. I've been doing all kinds of work around the house the last couple of days, so that's nice. But I got to start getting back into work mode, and that starts right now, guys. So on the stream, I'm going to start a new stream when I get that, which will be a little bit after 6. And I'm going to start talking about Kash Patel and go over some of the stories from the weekend. You know, it's really amazing what Trump has done. What Trump has done is the kind of thing that's not normally done. By the way, if you're new to my channel, my name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. Subscribe if you are new. Yeah, it's really cold. It's in the 50s. I was going to bring my MAGA scooter 2.0, the Vespa, but when I saw it was below 60 degrees, that's too cold. I get out on the road with the wind on me, forget about it. So I don't have the heat on in the car or anything, but it's too cold to ride the Vespa at this hour. If the sun were out and it was a little warmer, I would, but So I'm not going to my normal Starbucks. I'm going to a different Starbucks than I would normally go to live stream. But you know, it's phenomenal what Trump has done this weekend. You know, here you have Thanksgiving weekend, which is a completely dead news time, typically. And he's just making major waves that are so heavy that the mainstream legacy fake news are having meltdowns. They're taking their off time back to work, and they're already having meltdowns. Christopher Wray, in particular, is already trashing Kash Patel. And to me, when I see the fake news media and all the DC insiders on television talking about all this, they look scared to me. They look terrified to me. Don't they to you? Absolutely. And you can understand why. I mean, these are some bad dudes. But Trump is just making all kinds of news. His warning to the countries that are threatening to go off the U.S. dollar. The more powerful than even our military. And I know that's hard to understand or accept for a lot of people, but America's economic power is stronger than even our military power. Because the people around the world, these leaders, they're just as corrupt as our establishment leaders are here. And when it gets down to it, all they really care about is money. Now, when I'm out this early on a Sunday morning, it's still Saturday night for a lot of people. You know, Kamala Harris types, winos, drunks. So when a light turns green, I wait a few moments before I go. Dark MAGA. And when Trump's second term is over and we have our second MAGA president in place, you know, when the book is written about the last 4 years between Trump's two terms and this transition period, we're going to learn things that are going to just blow our mind. I mean, we're living through it, but what's going on behind the scenes is incredibly dramatic, and we're not privy to it. You know, Trump has spent these last few years preparing for a second term in ways that no president has ever been prepared before. And it is just spectacular. These moves that Trump has been making are, I believe, they're the biggest moves made by a president since Roosevelt came in with the New Deal. I really do believe that. There's just been nothing like this before. And maybe even bigger than that when you think about it, because Roosevelt was so establishment. But this is real outside the box kind of stuff going on here that the media and the permanent Washington class are really caught off guard by. They're at that point now. They know that not only is Trump back, but he's very well organized. He has an incredible team around him. He's not playing the reindeer games of make a Christmas reference. It's this December. He's not playing the reindeer games of going out to the media, defending and arguing with these pundits and pathetic reporters, so-called reporters, about what he's doing and why. Tom Homan said some things over the weekend that are just fantastic, man. Tom Homan was talking about releasing all the information about the countries that have been involved with this invasion of the United States from our southern border. And now we're finding that our northern border, 80% of the terror watch list people have been coming in through Canada. And Holman said they're going to release all that information. He says the American people have a right to know. And as pissed off as people are now at the border issue, when we find out what's been going on, that's going to be something that pisses the American people off even more. I think even all of us that follow this every day are going to be in shock when all that information starts coming out. But on my next stream, which will start a little bit after 6, I got to get my coffee and get set up. I've got my computer, all the stuff that I brought with me all the stuff I live stream with on the radio during the week. And person next to me, their belts is. And if the Wi-Fi connection is good, I'm going to use that. If not, I'll use my phone. But I'm going to lead with Kash Patel and what that means. I mean, the Kash Patel, out of all the picks he's made, the Kash Patel pick to lead the FBI is the biggest. It's the biggest. I mean, they're all big, right? I mean, you know, Pete Hegseth, what he's going to do with the military is amazing. But what Kash Patel is going to do, that gets to the heart of everything. Because I believe, you know, we talk about the deep state and all this stuff. And the deep state's large, and the permanent Washington class, and the bureaucracy, you know. But I think that, and I don't think this is not unique thinking. I think a lot of people agree with this. Maybe you don't, but I would imagine most of you do. I think that the FBI are like the secret government. They control everything. I think it's always been that way since the days of J. Edgar Hoover, and it's continued. Because, I mean, if you look at all the problems that Trump has gone through, most of it leads back to them. And Kash Patel doing what it is he's going to do is taking down, if he does what he says, and I have no reason to believe that he won't, he'll be taking down really the secret government that's been running this country since the days of Roosevelt, really. Of course, they're not open yet. But I'll be able to test the Wi-Fi when I get there, even though I'm assuming it'll be on. I'll be parked out front. This is not the Starbucks I normally go to. There's a Starbucks like on a corner in Florida. Hey guys, how you doing? Since I'm here, I've got 7 minutes till they open. I hate being the first customer, don't you guys? Hey Ruff, what's going on? If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe so you can catch my next stream, which will be just a little bit after 6. Oh, Christopher Wray, you know, I saw Christopher Wray on television yesterday, and he looked completely panicked. He was more panicked looking than Trudeau after that phone call with Trump the other day. Well, I appreciate you guys watching, Jim. I'll go through the chat here. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Trump's dream team. That's absolutely right. I appreciate you guys joining me in the morning. But the live stream I do is not going to be the long form. It's going to be the wide one on the next stream. And I got a lot to cover. I mean, I've really it's been hard for me not to do streams all weekend. I know I've done one a day in the mornings, but my wife has been on me. Got to take a break, Brian. The shredders don't work anymore. You know, everything is so computerized and digitized, you know, and when these things are filed now, there's so many copies of it on different servers inside the government. I don't think there's really a way for them to destroy things like that anymore. Shredders are obsolete. The government probably still buys them because, you know, there's probably some scam. The company that makes the shredders is probably some big donor to somebody, so they probably still buy them. But I don't think they can do too much shredding away of everything they've done to Trump, as much as they would like. There's got to be an electronic trail. And I'll tell you, out of all of the, and I don't know if you guys will agree with this or not. Out of all of the lawfare people, I think the first one that may face an indictment will be Fani Willis. I'm not saying the first one that I want to see indicted, but I think Fani Willis is, right now, it looks like she's the first one that's going to see an indictment. And yes, I've been to Sarasota. Sarasota's nice. Very nice. And you see that the Georgia Supreme Court's coming down on her. You know, so that things are not going well. And, you know, Fani is so arrogant and spoiled that I don't even think she is aware. Jim, your ability to keep MAGA informed is amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I kept you calm. Well, thanks so much. Yeah. Well, they all did stupid things. But, you know, and she's a good one to indict, you know, and the people around her that were involved in it, because we know because of her sugar boy, her gigolo sugar baby, Nathan Wade, went to the White House at least once and met with White House counsel. So that is illegal collusion with, you know, with her office. So and it just, the way things are moving in Georgia, you know, Georgia's more conservative. These New York people are corrupt as hell, but it's all run by Democrats up there. So, you know, but then again, we're going to have the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, all over it. But Fani Willis, I think she is so arrogant and spoiled with her Black Panther dad that she feels invincible. You know, I was confident all year. I just had I told you guys 4 years ago, well, not quite, almost 4 years ago, on Biden's inauguration day, that it's going to be better to have 2 non-consecutive terms. I've been confident the last 4 years. You know. All right, Nathan Stewart. You know, Nathan Stewart is the Confederate general who founded the KKK. So you see someone in there calling themselves Nathan Stewart. They're fake MAGA. You know, what is he, Patriot Front? I saw someone tweeted today that when Kash Patel's FBI director, we're not going to see Patriot Front anymore. Wouldn't that be something? You know, of all the things Kash Patel could do, wouldn't it be beautiful if he could just, the first thing is just come out and show that Patriot Front is a Fed organization? Oh, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Yeah. I hope so. That would be great. I'd be happy. That would be, and there's so much to, everybody's like, day one. There's so much to do. And a lot of these things that involve legal issues take time. So, but Kash Patel, I mean, that's just some outside the box thing. I saw a picture today of Kash Patel without the beard. I don't think I've ever seen him without the beard. Lara Trump for president in 2028. I got to tell you guys, I don't want to see Lara Trump leave the RNC. What she did was so amazing, and she's like the most credible woman that we have in the Republican Party, and she did such a great job at the RNC this election, and she's just getting started with that. I hope that she stays at the RNC. I know she'd probably like to be a senator and all that, but I'd like to see her stay at the RNC. You know, she can do her RNC job and still be in the Senate. They can do both things, but I think she needs to stay full-time at the RNC. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but what she does is too important. It's just too important. All right, guys, it is 6:01. I'm going to go and get my coffee. I'm going to start my other live stream up in just a bit. I'm going to get my coffee and then get set up at a table outside here somewhere, and I'll be live streaming. It's going to be a long-form live stream. Yeah, I mean the wide view like I do during the week, not this long one like I'm doing now. So make sure you're subscribed and you click the notification. It won't be long. My name is Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk.